Fancy.
It still looks amazing.
My niece made this fancy fruit pizza. Yum yum.
Did you put Band-Aids?
No.
Not in focus for some reason. Here we are waiting for fireworks. Usually we go across the road over and sit at the church, but it was really packed, they said. I didn't even go over there. I just saw everybody parked over here. So we're parked here in this little random area. There's the family. They're gonna watch the fireworks. They're gonna be out over there. It's very exciting. One time they almost lit everything on fire. I like the trucks going by and then
Green fireworks.
woo! I like Grandma clapping randomly. That's really cute. So fancy. I had a lot of my foreign friends wishing me a happy Independence Day today. The best is the ones that, you know, are from England and stuff. I'm just kidding.
Yes, independence from you.
Ooh, that's a pretty one. I like that one. Okay.
That looks like.
Let's see here. Okay.
She was born in 1900, so I could always remember how old
Oh,
she
yeah.
was.
That'd be easy to remember.
Yeah.
This is not my typical angle. Today was Jonathan's cousin's funeral memorial. His name's Jason. He was my age. Anyway, very sad. So, we went to the cemetery. We went to the memorial, went to the cemetery, and then John's mom has some ancestors that are buried there, so we went looking for them. So that's what the next little clip is. Hang on.
Back because Grandpa and Grandma were getting old anyway. Grandpa was getting really bad. He's lost his mind was going bad. And so they came back and my grandpa, he was trying to run the farm, you know, but then great grandpa, he didn't. Neighbor came over and talked him into selling part of it off, which made it so they didn't have enough to really make a living. Oh, it was just such a sad thing.
Oh dear.
Kind of stole it from under, you know, and come and fooled him and just talked to him. And of course, his wife, he couldn't read. He never learned because he came as a young child out of.
Was he German?
No, he was Welsh.
Oh.
And they worked in the mines there,
Mhm.
you know, didn't have any education. So he was the one that came by himself. I mean, the family got divided. They sent out the husband and the boys came, some of the older children came first and they got jobs and then he went back when they had enough money to send for her and the littler ones. And my grandpa was in that group, and they came, and there was when they got to New York, they couldn't see, the boat couldn't get in because there was too much fog, and so he waited and waited, and finally he was hungry. He went to get something to eat while he was gone. It lifted, and they came in, and she came off with the children.
Oh dear.
And didn't know where he was.
Oh.
You know, and they waited, and finally they said, okay, I guess we'll just go with you and then we'll write back to him and see what happened. You know, of course, in those days, no way to figure it out. And so she went on in to Salt Lake and while they were there, and then she wrote back, but he said, no, you come back here. I guess they all had jobs and he felt secure there, you know, even though they had all joined the church. But anyway, so finally she asked her bishop after 3 years of living with the saints and the little ones. And there was a big group of them who came together that were Welsh. And so anyway, and he said, go back and put your family together. So they went back. But my grandpa, after he'd lived there a year, he was 12, he said, I want to go back and live with the saints. So they put him on a train and brought him out, and by then they had the railroad. And anyway, and so he lived there, and that's how we met his wife. They had a store there, and he went in, and she was working in there with her for her dad. She was the oldest in their family, and that was the Harris
Mhm.
line.
Cool.
So
Our
he
relatives.
was he was. His dad was a brother to the one that signed the Book of Mormon,
Oh yeah, yeah. Martin.
Martin Harris. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So, but he worked on the railroad a lot to get money, and then finally when he met her, you know, he was about 20, and
Hmm.
but he never did know how to read or write. Never had that. So came up and helped. He was on the people that dug the first canals and built the first. In fact, at one point they wanted to enlarge, and he sold off part of his property and gave it to him to enlarge the church.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's what I know about him.
That's neat. That's good. That's a good story.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my fingers. This is Johnny and some dudes loading a gate. So when we come to town, we got to do multiple things. Hi. Hope he doesn't mind. Oh, maybe he didn't see. Loading a gate. So now we got to take this to the after funeral dinner. So it's been quite an unusual day. How cute. Johnny's out there tying down the gate. The cow store employees are like, what? My sister used to work here actually at this farm and ranch store. Not a whole lot more. John had clothes to change into because he was in his suit previously, but I don't have anything to change into, and I'm not feeling comfortable in my dress. Oh well. Wonder how much that thing cost. Let's find out. Here's the receipt. Oh, it was expensive. $229.99. Good thing we're so rich. He's had some breakouts lately. The cows have been breaking out, and the neighbors call. They're like, your cows are out. So this will help a lot, I hope.